What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Big Country, and I just want to do a video that's related to the video that's the previous one before this. And I'm gonna name this video Why We Can't Prosper. It's very simple. The reason why we can't really prosper as a people is very simple. And when I mean prosper, I mean as far as millionaire status or business owners and different things like that. It's because we don't have the role models to do that. We don't have business owners in the family. Our mothers and fathers are not business owners. Our mothers and fathers are working for somebody in order to prosper. Now, don't get me wrong. If you're over there making 70, 80,000, I mean, hey, congrats, good job. But what I'm saying is, the only people that we have as role models are basketball players, football players, rappers, and the dope boy. And if you're living in the hood, it's the other way around. It's the dope boy, basketball, dope boy, rappers, basketball, and football. That's our role models. That's when we think of an image of somebody that's prosperous, that's making money, that has money in the bank, that's living good, financially stable. It's not really lawyers and doctors. Nope. It's the dope boy who's over there riding candy paint on 22s. It's the basketball players, the football players, the actor, or it's the stripper. It's like that's all that we have as a role model in the hood. So when you get somebody that's in the hood, when you got a chick in the hood, and her homegirl come tell her, girl, they just gave me $600 in EBT. Oh shit, you got $600? Because in their mind, that's free money. EBT, just keep it real. It's free money. In their mind, they're not thinking of the taxpayer that's paying IFCA, whatever the fuck that shit is, to support that program. No, to them, that's free money. Girl, all you have to do is go down and do A, B, C, and D. And you will get this $600 a month in food stamps. And you can eat you some crab legs and lobster butts. Again, I'm not shooting shots at anybody that's on food stamps or whatever. Shit, I was on food stamps. And I ain't gonna lie, we was eating good to the motherfucker on the food stamps. And I got food stamps, it was Thanksgiving. We had 2 fried turkeys, not 1. Christmas time, we had pies and cakes and shit. Halloween, we had bags of candy left over. But what I'm saying is, that's the mentality that a lot of people have because they don't have a role model to show them anything better. If I didn't get out the hood, I probably would have been banging because everybody in my hood is bloods. You know what I'm saying? So I would have been banging because I needed that security, I need that confidence, that self-worth, and that sense of camaraderie. The camaraderie probably goes back to when we was in Africa as in tribes. You know what I'm saying? So the reason why we can't prosper is because we don't have the role models to do it. Other races and cultures have role models that own liquor stores, hair salons, restaurants, businesses, and they pass that knowledge down to their seed, their daughters, their sons, so they can know and be aware on how to operate a business. What's the proper way to pay your taxes? What should I do with taxes? How to start a business? How to maintain a business? They got all that information. They get that information from their mothers, their fathers, their uncles, their relatives that's doing it. And they have the role models to do it. We don't have those role models. Listen, if I was in the hood and didn't have to drive to get out the hood to go do my own thing, and I'm working at McDonald's, and while I get extra fries and extra patties on my Big Mac, I look over at the dope boy with the candy paint 22s who getting all the women because he got all the money. In my mind, that's the way people think. That's the way we think when we don't know no better. And you like, oh, well, you should know better. No, common sense isn't common. It's taught, it's instilled, it's nurtured, and it's brought to fruition. But when you're in the hood and you're making minimum wage, or you got this little $10 an hour job, and you look over and this dude is selling cocaine, Molly, codeine, weed, and he riding good, got all the women. Look at all them chains around his neck. Look at all that symbolism of prosperity that he exudes with all his dope boy money that he's getting. You're like, shit, what do I got to do to get that? What do I got to do to put myself in a position in order to get the money that that man is getting? All you got to do is talk to Pablo. Pablo will get you some blow. You run across the border. You make, X amount of thousands of dollars. You're like, oh shit, is that it? That's it. That's all you got to do. Now, you might get caught and you can do 20, 30 years, but look at the fast money I got. Look what I got. That's what it is. So, and I'm doing this video so you guys can understand. Because a lot of people don't understand the way that my generation, I'm 37, they don't understand the way that my generation thinks. And then they start to make these videos with black people this and black people that. Well, I'm giving you a tidbit of the reason why there's so many black men locked up in jail is because we don't know no better. All we know is be loyal, shut up, take a charge. Go run this dope. Go work this little job for somebody else and make them money while you get pennies on a dollar. That's the way that we're raised, because most likely there's no father in the house. Mama's too busy working, so nobody's there to teach us how to prosper legally. And if they do teach us how to prosper legally, it's working for the county, the city, the state, police, something like that. It's nothing ownership. It's nothing ownership. It's all, if you want to prosper, go work for this company. Go work for those people. And that's not the way to do. People, I mean, come on. I'm supposed to turn up here, but I don't remember where. Hopefully Google will tell me. Wait a minute. Come here, Google. Okay. Anyway, I try to make my videos 10 minutes long, so. But that's the reason why we're in the situation that we're in, is because we don't have the role models to give us the knowledge that we feel comfortable with taking the knowledge from, first of all. And then that will give us the knowledge in order to get prosperity the legal way. The legal way. And that's why as a people, we're not going to prosper until we understand that, grasp that, and start making our own way and doing our own thing. Once we start doing our own thing and prospering that way, then everything will change. Because now you'll have kids growing up seeing role models that's making money, that's making loot. And how are they doing it? They're doing it legal. This is how they do it. They started a liquor store, or they started a stock brokerage, or they started a hair salon, or they started something. It doesn't even have to be something that's big. It's just the knowledge that you have to start that business and to maintain that business and pass that knowledge on. The youngsters are built on that. Well, that tax code was that, but this tax code over here in this state says we only got to pay 15% instead of 25%. So if I start over there, we're not taught to own land. We're not taught to be self-sufficient. We're taught to go out and work for somebody else in order to gain prosperity. No, you go work for somebody else to gain prosperity. No, you go work for somebody else to get the money in order to be less reliant on the regime and to prosper yourself by owning your own business, doing your own thing, making your own rules while playing in the game that is being a business owner. That's the way that we'll end up prospering and achieving heights that otherwise would be impossible, because the only thing we know is the dope boy, basketball player, football player, stripper. If you yellow and you got titties and ass and you can make that shit clap, you can make thousands of dollars. And this is how you do it. And that's the information that they have, so that's what they run with. They run with that information. Oh, okay, well, hell, if I start a website and get on a webcam, this is what I can do. While stripping on the side, I can have a web, just selling my body. And this is the way to prosper off selling your body. That's what it is. So you want to blame society for raising us to think like that? Who's to blame for that? Is it the parents that's out there trying to work to survive in this economy? I don't know. You tell me. This is Big Country. Y'all be. Peace. Until the next one.